my dear friend Chef Jilan, students, graduates, parents, and dear friends. It always gives me a great pleasure when I stand at graduation ceremonies, which mark the end of a study journey for students, so that they are then able to get into work structures and be able to contribute back to society and live and become better at what they do and lead a better life. City and Guilds believes a lot in empowering people, giving them a qualification, giving them the education and the necessary ammunition to be able to face vocational jobs anywhere in the world. I was just going through a couple of stats the other day. I myself started off just like you in the hotel industry way back in the 1980s, and I remember just like you having to work really hard to prove ourselves in the industry in that day. As you know, Sri Lanka just came out of a 27-year-old civil war. When I started the industry, I was slap bang in that civil war. I saw what it was and how difficult it was for the industry in this country to grow. In the last 5 years, Sri Lanka is now voted by the Time magazine, by the Lonely Planet, as one of the top 10 destinations in the world that people need to see. This has led to an influx in tourism. Our Minister of Tourism, Mr. John Amarthunga, in a speech last week, and I quote from that speech, where he says that in 2017, which is in a couple of years, next year, we would have added another 45,000 hotel rooms into the hotel room structures of Sri Lanka. Last year, we saw 1.8 million tourists coming into Sri Lanka. This year, 2.2 million tourists. If you extrapolate that graph, you will realize that in the next 5 years, we'll probably hit a 5 million tourist mark. That's 1/4 of the population of this country. You young ladies and gentlemen who are now going into the industry will have the opportunity of quick promotions, something that I didn't have. Because the industry will grow at such a rate that jobs will be really easy to come by. So with the skills you've got currently, work really hard in the next 5 years and you will find that you will be the next general managers and the next Jilans of this world. Don't only believe that the chefs of this industry make it really big. Yes, true. I've met people from Sri Lanka, actually a roommate of mine, who is now the head of Qatar Airlines. He is the head of lounges for Qatar International, the whole of the world. So Sri Lankans can make it in the food and beverage industry. They can make it in the chefing industry. Don't also forget that housekeepers and the front office managers can go into room divisions management. If you look around you, a couple of the biggest names in the Hiltons globally are Sri Lankans at the moment. So the world is going to be your marketplace. In the next 5 years, if you really work hard enough, you will see that your career will grow. And you will not forget what you learned at the London Hotel School, and that will help you to move mountains and to get into better work structures. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I wish the London Hotel School all the best in what it does for people. I was speaking to Mr. Imtiaz and I realized that they've trained over 5,000 people in the last 5 years. That deserves a big round of applause. In a country that doesn't look very far in training people in the hospitality industry, he's done yeoman service to that. So I believe that hotel schools like this will be the future of the training fields for people like you, young people like you, who will get in the industry and do really big things. I thank you very much. May God be with you on this journey. And I wish you all the best. And I one day would like to visit you in your really good, brilliant hotels that you will build in the future. Thank you very much.